Desiree with the astrologyaddiction.com, and thank you for stopping by my channel. Today I wanted to do a reading for Colton Underwood, the infamous bachelor from this season, and I have this chart right here and I will be putting it in the video. Colton, if you're invested in the show, you will probably be more interested in this because I'm going to make some references to things that have happened, but he is a sun in Aquarius conjunct Saturn, and his moon is in Scorpio. So I was really interested to see his astrology chart because he is just so, attractive. I feel like there's something about his personality and who he is that is just very lovable, and I feel like that's why so many of the girls on the season did say that they were falling in love with him. At the end of the show, it's only about 6 weeks, and for that many women to say that they were falling in love with him, he just has been so, he's a virgin. He's infamous for that. He's never, had intimate, sex with someone. He is a previous NFL player that was, I guess he wasn't like a superstar NFL player, but he did play for a little while on a couple of different teams. A lot of the girls were really excited that it was him on the show. I think that his Aquarius sun makes him very fun and more willing to try all of these different things that he's been able to do. He's been on The Bachelorette, he's been on the Bachelor in Paradise, and now he is, The Bachelor. But his Saturn there, conjunct his sun, really puts a restraint and a restriction on his ego. He can probably have some type of a deep-seated ego, issue with himself, or a confidence issue, and I think that could even lend to a reason why he is still a virgin. He's very strict on himself, he's very opinionated probably, and he has his ideas about how things should be, and it probably takes him a lot to let go of that. And when I see that he has a Scorpio moon, I am, again, another Scorpio that I'm reading for here on my channel, but he has a Scorpio moon. So this would show, and it's actually exactly square his sun. I mean, come on. His moon is at 6 Scorpio and his sun is at 6 Aquarius. His moon is square his sun. So his ego and his, willpower in this life is completely different from his emotions. His emotions are very intense. They're very obsessive and passionate, and he wants to know the deeper truth. And that's why I think with all of the conversations he's had with these girls, he's like, I need a real connection with you. I need you to tell me something that makes you different than everyone else and that emotionally bonds me to you. And sorry guys, my computer died, but I was just speaking about his moon that is in Scorpio, and his moon is actually sextile to his Venus. So what he emotionally needs to feel really safe and comfortable, and that would be very emotionally fulfilling out of his life and out of his partners. These things are very aligned with what he actually values and what he's attracted to. So the type of woman that he would want is someone who does have an emotional depth to them and that is a strong woman. A Capricorn woman is someone who knows what she wants and is ambitious and is not going to just tell you right off the bat that, she loves you. And that is exactly what Cassie did. Not that she played hard to get in any way, but she restrained herself from fully going there just because of the situation. At 6 weeks, her father, had a great influence on her. And I think that Colton, being that he has his Saturn conjunct his sun, Saturn is the father, the grandfather, he can understand that. He understands being cautious and making calculated, careful decisions, and it speaks to his virginity. I mean, he has waited very long in his life to, go and explore that, and I'm sure he can 100% agree that making a choice to get married and spend the rest of your life with someone is a decision that you don't just make 6 weeks in off the bat. And he has been on The Bachelor and Bachelor in Paradise, so I think he likes the spotlight. And he does like to be in positions of having the public eye on him, but he does have a very raw and real side to his personality. He is a Mars in Capricorn as well, and that's actually conjunct to Uranus. So he can maybe be a little bit impulsive physically, and we definitely saw that come through when he jumped the fence and ran off into the jungle or the woods. And that was an impulsive behavior that was very unexpected and that shocked the viewers, but we all could totally relate and understand where he was coming from. I think so, at least, if you have been watching the show. Cassie was my pick from the beginning because I saw how raw their physical, connection was, and how that all was just there. I think first thing in relationships, you can say whatever you want, but I think for in my life, in my experience, that the physical connection is number one, and not that you need to have intimate experiences right away or sex right away, but the energy physically, if it's not there, it's not going to be there. So just him being able to intuitively pick that up from, and I think that could have been his Scorpio moon, vibing off of that with her, that's something that's really important and that's he's really held on to, and that has made him fall for Cassie. I think also her restraint in going there emotionally with him, as much as the other girls, could have also been very attractive to him. But we all love Colton, and I cannot wait to see what happens on tomorrow's episode and the final finale. I'm sure he's going to be leaving from some of the spoiler reviews that I saw. I mean, I couldn't imagine him going on a date with Hannah after this, but to be determined. And if anyone knows his birth time, please tell me. I would love it. Please comment below or, go to my Twitter. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great night.